Hi there. I went to my neighbor's baby's first birthday party a few years ago. It was a wonderful day. I didn't know anybody because I just moved in, but they are such nice people, and I'm sure they would have invited me even if they hadn't needed my backyard to put the pony ride in. You know, with 200 guests, they gave all of the children there such a special day. I met the family and kissed the baby. They smell great, don't they? I sat with two sisters who are also sisters, that is, Catholic nuns. You know, I was dead meat. They were experts at not guilting, but of reminding me I wanted to do the right thing, which in my case was to teach Sunday school on Tuesday evenings. When I went to school, back when dirt was being invented, yeah, I know, it didn't learn me much about the Bible. Some believe it is the literal Word of God exactly as is written. But there are a dozen variants of the first line, "Let there be light," not even counting the ones that are in other languages in the many versions of the Bible just in your library. So I had to prepare for the students. I cast a net for information for myself to share with the kids. Teaching them was wonderful. What questions! What I got back dwarfed what I gave to them. It was ample reward for every gift that pony left on my backyard. So is the lesson about the Bible? Not today. Is it about networking? Well, I certainly got new connections and a wonderful experience because I went to that party. But the lesson is about nets. Nets! You know, they gather stuff even though they have holes in them. When you're at a party or an event, cast your net widely, but don't worry about getting to know everyone that you've caught. You don't want to put a death grip on anyone. Let them breathe. Fish can live in a net because the water's moving. You want information to flow. Ask questions. Listen carefully to the answers. When you rip a hole in a net, there are less holes in it. So the people you release are only going to connect you to others. And by the way, the good book has many wonderful lessons, but it also has things I don't understand. The 10 Commandments, there may be more than 10 of them. Take a look at Genesis chapter 21. What about numbers? Every number in the Bible is supposed to have a meaning. 1 is always God. 3 is the Trinity. 7 is perfection. But there's a story about using a net to pull up 153 fish. Now, I've seen a 12-page explanation of the number 153. And another, by the way, the Bible is not the only holy book. Jews believe only in its first half. They call the first 5 books of the Old Testament the Torah. Muslims have 2. They have the Quran and the Book of David. If you're Buddhist, there are 3 of them, one of which is the Tibetan Book of the Dead. And ancient Hinduism has the Rig Veda. It has been continuously used for over 4,000 years. And the last, by the way, no matter what you've heard, I only eat cake because it's a social obligation. It would be rude to diet at a child's birthday party, and you know I hate rudeness. I am Mike for the Be More Better team. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. Please comment, like, subscribe if you haven't, but always, always be more better. Body, mind, and spirit. And then be even more better when you make someone better from your net. And now a shout out to Pat, Carl, and Maria. This has been a pleasure. Until the next time, bye now. I went to my neighbor's baby's birthday party a few years ago. A few years ago? Thank you for watching. We really appreciate. Appreciate?